Now on CoastTV News.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers working on the West Ocean City Harbor entrance when this latest round of dredging will wrap up. A rare, large tree at the corner of two Milton roads, new efforts to save it. A pole falls down on a truck in Maryland, the extent of the injuries there.
And the moisture is beginning to build up and will culminate in a chance of scattered showers for this work week.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Water and sand dredged up and pumped onto a boat in Ocean City. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf. Welcome to CoastTV News at 6. We begin tonight with new dredging in Ocean City. Boaters say the channel leading out of the West Ocean City Harbor can easily leave you stuck if you don't know the waterway. But the crew on the dredge Milton is working to clear a safer passage. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zapay has a hands-on look at what work is being done.
Out near the West Ocean City Harbor, dredge Milton is clearing out the channels. Local fisherman Kerry Harrington says the harbor is just too shallow.
If you get, stuck on a bar, it's a lot of strain on a boat when you've got, 50,000 pounds of fish in the hold.
On Friday, dredge Milton officially began work near the West Ocean City Harbor. The Army Corps of Engineers plans to remove about 5,000 cubic yards of sand and debris from the area, making it deeper and safer for boaters. We spoke with Captain Martin Willis, who described the teamwork required to keep operations running smoothly.
Each person has their job assignment, their role in the whole big picture. We typically keep a 6-person crew, and we have captain, mate, deckhand, engineers.
In July, the dredge Merit arrived for an emergency clearing near the same area and shooting material 120 feet away from the channel. That was the emergency work, and this has been long planned. But for the dredge Milton, the process is completely different. Material is sucked into the vessel, and once the boat is full, the crews head miles away to dump the material. And then the process starts all over again.
The Milton is the one we want because that's the one that takes the spoil out and distributes it out on different bars and stuff.
According to Captain Willis, operations will continue through November 25th, but they will take a break for Thanksgiving holiday and then resume their work out near the West Ocean City Harbor. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
In July, nearly 8,000 cubic yards of dredged material was removed from 3 priority areas within the inlet channel. So all in all, it would be 13,000 cubic yards dredged. Dredging operations after Thanksgiving, they'll resume November 29th. The Army Corps says all dredging operations will stop once the area is at the appropriate depth and cleared for vessel traffic. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside into Ocean City that we were just talking about as we turn it over to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams.
Well, a couple of things to keep in mind. First and foremost, Monday's looking fairly nice, generally speaking, but we are watching out for a chance of midweek rain that could kick in as early as Tuesday and last going into early Wednesday. That being said, here's our expectation for right now. In Rehoboth, we're holding at 51, somewhat comfortable degrees. Still is a bit of a chill in the air, but that's okay. It's manageable with just some long sleeves. Now we'll drop down to about the mid-40s under mostly clear skies for tonight. And the moisture content's not really going to build in until we get into Monday, but we had a high today of 57 degrees in Georgetown, 58 in Salisbury. Those are actually normal numbers for this time of the year. So that's helpful that we're getting back to the norm. Now we're going to go way above the norm for the next couple of days before we drop like crazy. I'm going to explain that to you in detail coming up in a moment. But for right now, scattered cloud cover in place with a couple of sprinkles here and there, not a big deal. But a big deal is happening, especially, Maddie, after Thanksgiving.
Paul, thank you. If you live in Ocean View and saw some smoke this weekend, here's why. The Millville Volunteer Fire Company says a big pile of wood chips caused a brush fire. This was near the Bay Forest neighborhood. Firefighters say there was a lot of smoke and steam, but nobody was hurt and no property was damaged. Take a look at this. Early Saturday morning, Pocomoke City firefighters rushed to Old Snow Hill Road, and they found this. A telephone pole snapped in half, wires down, and the pole fell onto the truck you see here. Good news, though. The driver got out safely. People in Milton gathered Saturday to attempt and save a historic southern pecan tree. Organizers say about 40 people, you see some of them here, gathered to collect fallen pecans and to raise awareness. This is the tree in question. It's over 100 feet tall and over 100 years old, environmentalists say. It's at the corner of Route 16 and Union Street, where Arroyo Farms is slated to go. Protesters say the tree should stay, even if it impacts the new gas station.
At 120 years, it's been here longer than anybody else in Milton. I don't know of any people that have been here 120 years.
Fleming says 900 people have signed a petition to protect that tree, and copies will be sent to Royal Farms CEO, the governor, and DelDOT. A quick heads up for drivers in Dewey. DelDOT will have lane closures along Route 1 and Dickinson Avenue. That's all happening Monday, November 24th. DelDOT says crews will be installing new utilities in the area, and that means some temporary lane shifts overnight. So expect workers and maybe a bit of a delay. Still to come on Coast TV News, the price of pumping gas going up. How much more fuel will cost you on Delmarva ahead of Thanksgiving travel.
Even though our winds are picking up, it looks like our chances of rain and a warming trend will also pick up as well.
Packing up boxes. How much food Mount Air Farms gave to the community ahead of Thanksgiving when Coast TV News returns.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
This weekend, about 400 volunteers teamed up with Mount Air Farms to get Thanksgiving meals ready for families across Delmarva. In the annual Thanksgiving for Thousands event, over 15,000 boxes were filled with enough food to feed 4 people, such as a Mount Air chicken, stuffing, green beans, and more. Mount Air says in all that will feed over 60,000 hungry people right here on Delmarva.
When we all sit down with our families and we enjoy that meal and that fellowship with the people we love, it really puts a smile on my face, and it makes me proud to know that we've possibly allowed other people to have that same opportunity during the holidays, to forget about the stress and the challenges and the hurdles that they have to overcome, and just enjoy the holiday and show thanks for the people that they appreciate and they love.
Mount Air's boxes are given to more than 200 community nonprofits across the peninsula, who then in turn distribute the food. Coming up next, Paul Williams. You see him there in the Coast TV First Alert Weather Center with your full forecast after this. Did you purchase this playpen from Amazon? Why it's being recalled after this.
So Monday looks like it's going to be the pick day of the week. And when Monday's your brightest day, that tells you a lot about your forecast, right? Right. But let's go ahead and let's carry on, shall we? So Ocean City right now holding at 53 degrees, dew point temperature at 44. Actually, it's a very relaxing kind of a situation. Now, we are a little bit cooler than just 24 hours ago. I mean, we're, 3 to 4 degrees a little bit cooler, but it's manageable because we're close to the norm for this time of the year. So it's not really a problem yet. But we're holding at like 48 degrees, for example, for us right now in Millsboro. It's 48 degrees in Long Neck, 53 currently. In Lewis, we're holding at 53 degrees also at Indian River Inlet. The winds are starting to pick up because we're getting some advisories, but it's okay. Once again, it's manageable. Okay, we're looking at a small craft advisory. That'll stay active until like tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. That may be extended a little bit because we are expecting a chance of rain to kind of sweep through here. So we're watching out for like 20 to 25 mile per hour winds along the beaches. That's true for the Lewis Beach, Rehoboth, Ocean View, all Ocean City, all the way down towards, to the most southern portions of our viewing area. But overall, tomorrow's going to be an ideal day to get that run in. I mean, we're looking at temperatures starting off on the chilly side. I mean, 36 degrees, bona fide chilly, and the winds coming out of the north, relatively light, calm winds, but still out of the north. And we will warm into the 50s, well into the 50s, which is where we should be. 54, for example, for the high in Lewis. We'll warm to 54 degrees for the high in Cambridge. Winds out of the northwest, a chilly start, but still we'll have a nice sunny finish for Monday. For Monday, that's the caveat. And 56, for example, in Berlin and Snow Hill. And we pass along that good news in all of our locations. Look, the winds out of the northwest picking up momentum. So that 54 is really going to feel more like, let's put it this way, dress for 44, even if the thermometer says 54. You see, Monday in the evening time, we're clear. Tuesday, here comes all this rain. And when I say rain, not just spotty rain here or there, this is going to be rain for everybody, but it's not going to be a lot. It's going to be rain for everybody, but not a lot. It's going to be triggered by the cold front that's going to push through. And I say not a lot because look at the amounts that we're talking about. Maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain. So it's going to be more of a raw, dense fog, lots of drizzle kind of day. It's not going to be what we call self-respecting rain, okay? It won't have the self-respect to just rain for real. It's going to pull through quickly, drizzle, and kind of just stay raw. Now, our Turkey Day forecast, this is where the worm turns, okay? We're going to become cold more than anything else. 53 for the high, but we're going to start off with that dramatic drop for Turkey Day. And then if you're going to be going out shopping, here's how we start. This is where you cue the villain music, okay? 29 for 7 o'clock, 39 if we're lucky, 44, and that's if we're lucky too. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
Paul, thank you. Still to come, Sunday Night Football. Who our experts think will win tonight's big game? Millions of Americans will be hitting the roads this week for Thanksgiving, and those drivers can expect gas prices to be on the increase, but fairly consistent to what we saw a year ago. The average price for a gallon of regular gas is about $3.16. That's 4 cents increase in the past 2 weeks, but the good news is it's 11 cents lower than it was a month ago. So how do we compare on Delmarva? Below average, but it's a good thing in this case. According to AAA, in Delaware, the average price is just over $3 a gallon. Same in Maryland, though a tick higher than Delaware. Virginia, though, cheapest gas on the peninsula at $2.95 a gallon. The federal government is recalling a type of playpen sold on Amazon. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the play yards made in China were sold under the name Anna Queen. Investigators say infants can become trapped under the mattress or between the side of the play yard and the mattress. So far, no reports of any injuries. It is week 12 of the NFL. Can you believe it? And our Football Night in America team is previewing tonight's big matchup that you'll see only here on Coast TV.
Coming up week 11, we've got the Bucs coming off a loss to the Bills, taking on the Rams, coming off a big win against the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think for this Bucs team, how can you get healthy? You got to play a Rams team who's hot, they're playing well. Can you get those guys back out there so you can compete and finish and get a win?
It's a big deal for the Bucs. Their backs are against the wall right now. They still lead in the South, but Carolina's on their heels. Rams, huge win over Seattle. Quarterback's playing great. Defense is playing great, taking the ball away. It's going to be a challenge for Tampa Bay.
And we'll be here getting you set at 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock.
Ends at 7 p.m. right here is when that coverage begins, and stay with us afterwards for your hyper local news. Still to come on Coast TV News at 6, unwrapping gifts at Christmas. How you can help make that happen for every child on Delmarva. Coast TV returns after this. It's that time again for our Bless Our Children campaign. Every year, Coast TV works to make the holidays brighter for children across Delmarva. All the money you give goes to local charities, and they then buy the Christmas presents. Here's how you can support.
It's the time of year when we want to see our children's faces light up with joy in this season of giving.
But you know what? For many families on Delmarva, that's going to be tough to do. That's why Bless Our Children campaign raises money to help make the holidays brighter for local children.
All of the money you donate goes to nonprofit organizations right here on Delmarva, which assist families in need.
You can send your donation in a holiday card, and over the next few weeks, we'll read many of them on the air.
Every penny, every single one you give helps kids right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
We're also asking businesses to help bless our children by accepting the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list your business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on your screen, or you can use your credit card online at blessourchildren.org.
On behalf of everyone here,
thank you for helping make the holidays brighter for children on Delmarva.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
As we take a live look outside into Dover, one final check on your forecast after this. We now know the names of the two turkeys who will be pardoned. Gobble and Waddle were the names picked in an online poll operated by the Office of the First Lady. The birds are coming from North Carolina and are typically pardoned the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, which, in case you forgot, Paul, is Thursday.
Oh, no, we're ready to go, ready to gorge, all right? We're looking at 48 degrees, actually, in Dover, and we're going to stay in the 40s for the rest of the evening. And we're going to continue to see it become a little bit breezy along the coast as rain begins to pull through. In case you needed a reminder, Thanksgiving's only 4 days away, Christmas 32, and New Year's Eve 38. By the way, keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Now notice Thanksgiving. Notice Thanksgiving.
Notice Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Notice Saturday.
High of only 43 degrees. That's not a low. That's the high temperature for the day. Oh my goodness.
I don't like it when I see a 2 starting.
Yeah, that seems a little harsh, doesn't it?
But it's the truth.
Yeah, and the truth shall set you in a cold place.
Yeah, in a cold place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? At least we have you to keep track. And it's not raining.
That's
then,
good.
So we'll take that.
There we go.
All right. Thank you, Paul. And thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news and local weather, you can download our apps. And we'll see you tonight after Sunday Night Football. Have a great night.